makings of a man. Listen to me, baby, it's hard to settle down. Am I asking too much for you to stick around? Every boy wants a girl can trust to the very end. Baby, love you, walk you away. But till then, when I say it's better to be.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air today. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Heat, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Standing in, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, thank you very much. 1-800-848-WABC.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And quickly there are two away.
When you talk to me on the air, you must turn your radio either off or down.
Settling in now, Babe Ruth.
Get yourself on the air, you bunch of it's just fine. Just turn it down.
First offering on its way.
I'm going to be talking and I'm hearing what I'm saying. All right, let's see.
Sent on the ground out
great
to second.
To have you back.
Throw to first and plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Welcome back. I listened on my early 1960s 10 transistor Channel Master pocket radio. That's one of the rich kids.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
You had 1.5. That's what you told me. Once in a while. Tonight is the second full moon for October, which makes it a rare moon. The last one in Halloween was back in, 1944. That's what he says. So that was a couple weeks ago, a week ago. I'm requesting.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going?
And that's good. Cousin Gary of Poughkeepsie, New York.
And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom.
Bomb,
bomb, bomb, bomb, bomb, bomb, bomb, bang, 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 bang. Bomb, 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 bang, 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 bang.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You rarely see
bomb, 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 bang, 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 down, 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 down.
Hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker.
Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back.
Inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Bang, 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 no.
Straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Bang, 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 bang.
A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle.
How does he do it? He must have vocal somewhere in the knees or something. What do you think, Paul? Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Into the box, they'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Rich? How's Rich doing over there?
Rich, are you okay? I'm good.
Right, okay. So telephones are open, right, guys? Telephones are open, and we have 1-800-848-WABC. 800-848-9222. Email is Cousin Brucey. Use this, will you? Cousin Brucey at WABCRadio.com. And just be patient. We will get to you. Jody, I didn't say. Jody, how are you tonight, honey?
That's fine.
Yes, you're looking beautiful as always.
Well, thank you.
Good. You're looking forward to this? It's going to be a good night. Oh, what a week that we've had, some week, all of us. Oh boy, a lot of deep breathing. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Can we go to my telephone right now? Let's go to cousin Jill. Jill's listening to me in, I guess, Bloomfield, New Jersey, correct? I mean, it could be Bloomfield, Peru, for all I know. Bloomfield, New Jersey. Hiya, Jill, and good evening to you, my dear.
And
Hit hard to short, and he whiffs on it. Right on
Yeah.
He's around.
Look at those arrows. Look at those arrows.
Around second now, and
Taking that third base.
the relay throw. The tag.
Oh, that's too greedy.
Jill, let me ask you a
And
question.
with that, the side is retired.
Radio down very low so you can hear me, right?
Yes, completely.
Okay, that's perfect, because a lot of people call me and they're listening to
Bottom of the inning now,
they're
and
talking
that'll
over
bring in the
Great
second
job.
baseman,
All right, Jill, I'm
Brandon
very
Lau.
happy to have you with us, and I assume you had a anxious-ridden week like we all have. And this is going to be 4 hours, almost 4 hours of just a time for you.
Well above the letters with the fastball that
others
time.
to relax and listen
Hey, if
to
you're
the
going to
cause.
throw
You
a
like
pitch
that
like
idea?
that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and
Really
he'll
is my
probably
pleasure.
make you
All right,
pay
cousin
for
Jill,
it.
what am I going to play for you tonight?
I would love to hear little 16-year-old Leslie Gore singing "It's My Party."
Great. Want me to tell you a little
And he
story
misses
about her?
2-1.
I'll
Yes.
tell you, you'll love this. This song was introduced on Cousin Brucie's show at Palisades
All
Park.
even now, 2-2.
This little 16-year-old, I don't even know if she was 16 at the time, but say 16-year-old, I never met her before. Real petite, beautiful little thing. Leslie Gore, it comes out on the stage at Palisades Park, and there's several thousand people waiting to hear her, because the song is getting a lot of airplay on my shows and on shows all over the country. And this poor little gal on the stage, let me explain the stage. The stage was not exactly, a perfect stage, a prototype stage. There were cracks right in the wood. And this poor little gal, who's never really been on a big stage before, caught her heel of a red
right
shoe
center field.
in the
Betts
crack
has a read
of
on
the
it.
stage. Picture this.
Makes the
This
play,
poor
one
thing.
away.
And she looked at me and she really was like, I thought she was going to cry. She couldn't move. Because her whole
next
the
for the
heel
Rays,
of her shoe
Austin
was
Meadows,
caught in the
as
stage.
he'll get his
She couldn't
first
move.
opportunity
So you know
in
what I
this
did? Well, let me ask something, Joe. What would any gentleman do?
In there,
What would
0-1.
any gentleman do?
Ooh, that was some gas.
Yes, I got down
Triple
on my knees
digits on
in
the
my
radar
leopard
gun.
skin suit, mind you, which looked kind of strange, next to this little
Off the plate,
beautiful
1 ball,
sweetheart of
1
mine. I
strike.
loved her so much. And I asked her if I may take her shoe off. I took her
Can't
shoe
keep
off.
the weight back, and
I
he
then
falls
took it
behind
off,
1-2.
right? Gave it
Wood
back
is
to her,
kind
we
of
put
an
it back
interesting
on,
guy
and she
when you
sang this
dig into
song.
his
And that
starting
really
pitching
happened, Joe.
tendencies.
How do you like
As
that? What do you want
starters
to
go,
dedicate
he
this
does a
to?
nice job of limiting base
To you,
hits, but what's
Cousin
proven
Brucey,
to
for
give him
lightening
trouble
up
at
the
times
moment.
is the walk.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you,
so
cousin
much.
Brucey.
I
A lot
love
of
you
free
and
passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for When he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. In the air, down the line and left.
Happy to you.
The windup and the 0-2.
Fastball
away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy.
Aroldis Chapman takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Ty Cobb.
Leading off for the Heat, the left fielder, Ty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far.
They're
swinging at everything.
Everything's the way you want it. That's what we
And a
have.
strike to even the count. 1-1.
It's going to be all right. Take a deep breath, everybody. Everybody, Jody, deep breath right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Rogers Hornsby, who gets to take his first cuts here.
Hell yeah, it's cousin Brucey.
A hi from your cousin in Mamaroneck, New York, and it's cousin Lucy. Hiya, Lucy, honey. You with cousin Lucy on 77. She wants to hear a little bit of Bay City Rollers. I love it.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Line towards center field. Arozarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Mike Trout will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mike Trout.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a class.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Leading off for Ecuador.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Diego Castillo comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Rays, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Joey Wendell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Joey Wendell. Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical conditions. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org.
Ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets to it from deep in the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the wind, the 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here comes the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. John Curtis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 84.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And this is from cousin William Rumble, Columbus, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, he salutes the Navy. With Diane Renee.
In front of the changeup, and he can't get it. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Babe Ruth stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. And that sends deep.
Eight 9222 800-848 WABC. Love to hear from you. Let's go to Texas right now. One of my Texas cousins, cousin Jack, is standing by. Howdy, Jack. How y'all? Come on in.
Went deep his last
I'm
AB.
fine. How are
Certainly
you doing,
just
Brucey?
missed it.
Very
With
good,
this guy's
Jack. Where do you
big
live in
power,
Texas,
He's
cuz?
feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Oh,
Try
give me
to
a-
out the yard this AB.
High in the air down the right field line.
Okay, gotcha. Got you, Jack. Well,
And
Jack, hope you're
foul.
enjoying the show so far.
Well,
And
somebody's sitting
what I
off
want to
speed
do
right
is give
here.
everybody a little
Only
chance
way
to
he was late on
relax
that
a little bit.
heater
What am I
is he
playing
was
for you tonight,
expecting
Jack?
another changeup.
A
Well,
swing and a
since
shot
it's
hit
gonna
down the
be,
corner.
Veterans Day, I'd
And
like to
that nearly
hear a
would have
song
gotten
by
him
a
on the
veteran
board. Instead,
who,
it's a long foul ball.
wrote about his experience in the
Drilled
Army.
right back up the middle. That's
Elvis,
through for a
the
base hit, and he's
occupation
1
GI
for 2 now.
Blues.
All right. What was Elvis's rank? Do you remember?
I think he was a private first class.
Yeah, I think he got out as PFC. You know his serial number?
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
No, I don't either, but I guarantee you there are thousands of young ladies out there that know his serial number. Jack, what do you want to dedicate this to?
Room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
All veterans, but especially the people from my generation from Vietnam.
Bottom of the fourth.
Vietnam vets. I love these people. They are so dedicated.
Really
Jack, thank you so much. God bless our veterans.
Shallow right. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now ready for another chance. Brady Rosa to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with...
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to be back in a few moments. Don't go.
Delivery to him on the way. Brendan Lau will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Mariano Rivera comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Margot on his horse. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate, Ty Cobb. He swings and lines it to left. Meadows is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Lau over to his left, and that's the third out. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Tampa Bay...
bopping along to this music tonight. Isn't it nice? That's a good dance to
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
New
It
Jersey.
should be a good
As we see,
conquest
everybody, we're
matchup tonight
celebrating,
between the
celebrating
Heat and the
great
Rays.
sounds of 50s, 60s, and a good touch of the 70s. And we're also celebrating Veterans Day. And we're celebrating our democracy. That's what we're celebrating. That's what it's all about. And let's all be friends. Let's talk. Let's
now at the
talk.
plate,
Can we
Mookie
go?
Betts.
Let's see.
He will lead this one off today.
Peter is standing by. Peter, how are you? Good looking.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
All right. Hey, Peter. How are you feeling? You sound like you're full of vinegar there.
Yeah, I am. We're calling it for the first time in the new station. It's showing
1-1 the count.
What do you
now.
think, Peter? You know, because you've been with me. I know you've called me before when we were on Sirius and other stations.
Here's the pitch.
And I'm back home now. Peter, do I sound like I'm as relaxed as I feel?
Heading after
and
his
happy?
Margot, and no one will track it down.
You know what? I feel the same way. I went for a bike ride tonight. It was great.
Great. Thank you, Peter.
Rolled
That's
slowly
good.
down the third baseline. But this is
All
a
right.
foul ball
Listen,
as the count
you are
holds
going to
steady.
celebrate. I think that's great. We're celebrating our democracy. That's what we're
I'm
celebrating.
here with Cousin Carol, too. Cousin Carol's with me.
Can I say hello to Carol?
Hi, Jody.
Hi.
Hello, Carol.
Jody knows.
I didn't know you were there. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Peter, you know, we're all like a family here. Carol, Peter, Jody, and myself, and this whole great audience. We get to know each other so well, and that's why we're so comfortable. So, guys, what are we playing for you tonight? Celebrate, you said. Was that cool in the gang?
Celebrate. Yeah.
All right.
Huh?
We're going to play that. And who do you want to dedicate it to?
My wife, Cousin Carol.
How many years
Love
you and
of my
Carol?
life.
How many years you and Carol been at it?
32.
You have any kids? You have any kids?
Too many. No,
I don't think so.
One of them is right there with you.
Okay, we'll play a little celebrate. Hey, thank you so much, Carol. We love you. Thank you so much.
We love you too, Cousin Brucey. Hi, Jody. We love you too. Have a great day.
Jeez, yo, what the fuck, man?
One and two. Here it comes. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Leading off for
Here's Nelson Cruz. now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Yeah, come on, celebrate. They go cool the gang, everybody. You're listening to Cousin BC, and a little later on, we're going to be playing our Cousin BC's Rock and Roll Reunion. That's going to be brought to you by the law offices of Davis, Saperstein, and Sullivan. And telephone is 800-LAW-2000. That's 800-LAW-2000. And that's our friends
and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Later, and we will reform that a little bit later. I'm your Cousin BC, and I'll return to your radio. WABC!
Janine Pirro here for Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This one's outside.
First responder or military service member doesn't come home, and young children are left behind. Tunnel to Towers pays off their mortgage to lift the financial burden and bring their families stability. Please support this amazing cause that's committed to honoring our nation's heroes and ensuring people never forget 9/11. For catastrophically injured veterans, Tunnel to Towers builds mortgage-free smart homes, enabling our most severely injured heroes to live more independent lives. I'm asking you to support this amazing cause that's committed to honoring our nation's heroes and ensuring people to never forget 9/11. Help the Tunnel to Towers Foundation to do good. Donate $11 a month at tunnel2towers.org. That's tunnel2towers.org.
Hi, everybody. Brian Kilmeade here. If you're like me and you're a homeowner with concerns about safety and health for your family, well, I've teamed up with my buddy Skip Fidel, celebrity contractor, home improvement expert, and spokesperson for King Water Filtration, to make you aware of dangers lurking in the tap water right in your own house. And he's here now to tell us what's in our water, Skip.
Well, Brian, shocking as it may be, the fact is the water supply in just about every city in America is contaminated. Every municipal water system puts chlorine in the water to kill bacteria and other dangerous microorganisms. Unfortunately, adding chlorine is only swapping a problem for a problem. And scientists believe that chlorine exposure is a leading cause of cancer in the U.S.
That's amazing. So if we're exposed to chlorine, even while bathing, what's the solution?
Well, the only way to truly protect your family is with a whole home water filtration system. It's so important that you filter all of the water coming into your home, not just what you drink.
I had a King water filtration system installed in our home, and the whole family absolutely loves it. You can really taste and feel the difference. Please protect yourself and your family and go to kingwaterfiltration.com. Buy one today. That's kingwaterfiltration.com.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Yes, I've been on. I've been all over the place, ladies and gentlemen.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love those
That's
numbers.
a tough
Gary
curveball
Lewis
right there to
and
stay
his
into
Playboy
as a
people.
lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you. It breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Everybody loves the clown, so why don't everybody laughs at the things that I say and do? They all laugh when they see me coming, but you don't laugh, you just go on running. Everybody loves the clown, so why can't you? A clown has feelings too.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
He's safe.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Swung on and missed, and that's the second inning set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, that's it for happiness. Are you kidding me? I am home.
Lifted in the air to center
Jody,
field.
we just did 1 hour of this show that it seemed like, I swear,
right there, one down.
Is that amazing?
It's amazing.
You hear some of your
One away
favorite
here with
songs?
the bases empty.
Okay,
And in
this is a
steps
great
the
night
catcher,
for dancing.
JT Realmuto.
Oh, I got something great for you. Cousins, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Drilled on the ground for short. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Line drive to center field. Arozarena is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The left fielder, Austin Meadows. Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again, right?
And Axel is our little service dog, and I hope Axel is all right. He had a little accident or something. Oh, that's so sad. And I hope Axel's all right. Let us know, Mariah. Will you do that? All right, here's a nice note from Cousin Tara of Brooklyn. By the way, email requests, very easy, Cousin BRUCIE at WABCRadio.com. Are you ready for this, Colton? Are you all set? All right. Now just watch me, Colton. We're going to try something interesting. All right? And our Cousin Tara of Brooklyn asked me to play this song by Roy Orbison, ladies and gentlemen. Roy Orbison. This is Blue Bayou. Little Hawaiian.
Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3. Striding in, Yandy Diaz.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Slurve in there, strike 1.
0-1.
A swinging strike and 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to
Is
set
that
your
gorgeous?
sights a little
Roy
bit
Orbison,
lower and
cousins.
control
What
the
a
strike zone.
magnificent talent.
0-2.
Did he give
Here
us
it comes.
treasures? Did he give us gorgeous treasures? Cousin BRUCIE here on Music Radio 77 WABC. Saturday with Tony. Tony Orlando at 10 o'clock. When I tell Jody we're home,
Attempt to put
that's
the
what
ball
we
in
are
play
now.
for a change here
After
with
the
the first
love hour,
two
half
guys
hour,
going
until
down
10
on
o'clock.
strikes
Tony
to
comes
start
out.
the inning.
Tony Orlando.
Out in front of it, strike
Thank you so
1.
much. Cousin BRUCIE, I'd say hope this means so much to us,
Another one
cousins. I hope
fouled
you
off,
know.
and he's quickly
Yes,
behind
I
0-2.
do know how much this means so much
Now
to me,
the
because
0-2.
and this comes from Rita Donovan.
Got him.
Rita says,
Couldn't
BRUCIE, would you
connect on
please
the
play
slurve
Because
that time, and that
by
landed.
DC5 Dave Clark Flat. What a dedicated to my husband. Michael lost him a while ago. Listen, so many of these pieces of music that I play, these records, bring back such memories. A lot of times they're a little sad, a lot of times they're happy. But when they're sad, what I like you to do is think about the good moments you had, right, with your husband. And I'm so sorry about your loss, Rita, right? Here's that song. It's a little sad, but I think of the...
Mike Trout will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Mike Trout.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. On the ground to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And I'm dedicating it to the United States.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I like it. I like what you're saying because that's what I said at the top of the show. We got to talk to each other, and we got to get along. There's no doubt about it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Thank you, sweetie. Eileen, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Give your radio down, Eileen.
As the side is
Give your radio down. He does. Okay. Good enough. Okay, cool. That's fine. All right. Remember, when you talk to Cousin BRUCIE, you got to turn your radio way down so we can communicate, will you? Eileen, honey, thank you. Very, very lovely suggestion. Here's your song.
Love is but a song we sing, feels the way we die.
Rob Dibble enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now batting, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. A drive to left. Get out of here, get out of here. Gone, they win it. Santa Maria.
Some may come and some may go. He will show the pace.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching.
We are but in moments of light, fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Heat and the Rays. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Exeter, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Betts.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Booyah! Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The right fielder.
This one also hit deep to left field. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall. Booyah!
Leading off for Exeter.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
The count's 1-1.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Leading off for Exeter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Margot on his horse. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he's safe. Standing in, Fernando Tatis Jr. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Leading off for Exeter, the catcher.
In now, JT Realmuto. Runner breaks for third. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Meadows is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So stepping in, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Ready now, Willie Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Randy Arozarena, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Sponsored by the personal injury lawyers at Davis, Saperstein, and Solomon. Here's Cousin Brucey.
All right. Hi, everybody. This is your cousin Brucey, and I'm so happy to have you with us. And our friends at Davis, Saperstein, and Solomon. Well, I'm just so pleased that they are sponsoring this. And what this is a chance for us to salute. The people who gave us the building blocks of rock and roll. Tonight, I've selected the silhouettes. Yep, right? The silhouettes out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They formed in about 1956, I'll say. Originally, they were called, by the way, the Thunderbirds, right? You like that drink? The
2 out, nobody on.
Now, the classic hit, Yep, get a job, was originally the B-side. Listen to this.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
To a national label called Ember. Good record. Good label. In late 57 that happened. So it reaches #1 on this national.
All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed thread in the form of outfielder Ty Cobb.
Two charts. The group performs the song
ball
on
out to
American
straightaway
bandstand.
center.
Clark loves it. Sold more than 1 million copies.
Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
The lyrics of
Stepping in, Rogers Hornsby.
Here's what it's about. Maybe you've never
ready
really
with the first pitch. Here it
describes
comes.
a family's tension
Hit on the
because
ground to
of
third. Adames scoops it up. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second
Now, despite the attempt by the man to find work, it doesn't work. Not happy, right? They really
Mike
nag him
Trout
all the
is
time.
into the
Now,
on
there
deck
was a
circle
second
now,
release
and
that
that'll
followed
spell
this one.
the end of
And
the
you know what it was
start for
called?
Kerry
They
Wood.
kept the theme going. This one was called Heading for the Poorhouse.
This one's down to third.
Somebody needed a job badly.
On
The group is a
first,
classic
they don't come
example
any
of
easier
what we
than
call
that.
one
A
performance.
three-pitch.
The Silhouettes toured with Sam Cooke, Jackie Wilson, Clyde McFadden, and many, many others. They disbanded in 1968, but the 4 original members performed, right? And with the group in the 1980s and continued to work until the 90s. Ladies and gentlemen, the Silhouettes.
Diego
La 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 la.
6-3 gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fans, a reminder to check out the Fast Pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch thrown is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul, and the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yandy.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Margot has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Now in the box, Babe Ruth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meadows retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman.
Right there for strike one.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And, Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove. But you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Cobb is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Heat posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Injury case. I hope that you never need an injury lawyer. I really mean that. Cousins, if you do, and I tell you that all the time, they are there for you. And they will not get paid one penny unless they win your case. Never, never, ever settle for less. Call them for a free, no obligation, confidential consultation. Here's our number. Mark this down. Keep it. Keep it. 1-800-LAW-2000. I'm telling you, 1-800-LAW-2000. Or you can visit them at www.law2000.com. Cousins, 1-800-LAW-2000.
97 WABC. Whoopee.
Investors like Rudy Giuliani here. The Tunnels to Towers Foundation has been supporting America's frontline heroes since 9/11, when FDNY firefighter Stephen Sillett gave his life while saving others, along with so many others. When a first responder or a military service member doesn't come home and young children are left behind, Tunnels to Towers pays off their mortgage to lift the financial burden and bring their family stability. For catastrophically injured veterans, Tunnels to Towers builds mortgage-free smart homes, enabling our most severely injured heroes to live more independent lives. I'm asking you to support this amazing cause that's committed to honoring our nation's heroes and ensuring people never forget September 11. It's a foundation that's near and dear to my heart. Help Tunnel to Towers to do good. Donate $11 a month at tunnel2towers.org. That's tunnel2towers.org. I'm asking you to support this amazing cause. Help Tunnel to Towers to do good. Donate $11 a month at tunnel2towers.org. That's tunnel2towers.org.
We are Bernie and Sid in the morning, and we are doing a commercial for our dear friend Pete Morgan and our friends at Peerless Boilers.
It's that time again, Cindy. Cold weather's coming back. Is that old beast of a boiler or tank-type water heater still in your basement?
Are you prepared for a frigid winter? Most people are not. Peerless Boilers has a full line of products to help with all your heat and hot water heating needs, and they're proud to introduce a new product, Pavilion Tankless Water Heaters.
That's right. Pavilion Tankless Water Heaters are 97% efficient, produce tons of hot water for your baths, showers, clothes, dishes, and the constant hand washing we have to do. Plus, save loads of money on your fuel bill.
Yeah, Bernie, replace your old inefficient tank-type water heater today. Don't wait until it's too late. You got a heat or hot water emergency on your hands and a leaking mess in your basement.
Now is the perfect time to replace both your boiler and your water heater before it's too late. For more information about Peerless Boilers and Pavilion Tankless Water Heaters,
go to peerlessboilers.com or paviliontankless.com
and pop in your zip code and find a dealer near you. It's that easy.
And remember, Pete Morgan and Peerless Boilers, America's best-built boilers.
Hi, everybody. It's your cousin, BRUCIE. Cousin, if you've ever been injured because of the carelessness of another person, you deserve a skilled and experienced legal team to fight America's most powerful insurance companies. Listen to me. For over 30 years, the injury lawyers at Davis, Saperstein, and Salomon have exclusively represented the injured in the New York, New Jersey metro area. Cousins, they have over 25 injury lawyers, of which 15 of them are certified by the Supreme Court of New Jersey as civil trial attorneys. They've won over $500 million in verdicts or settlements on behalf of its 30,000 past satisfied clients. They especially pride themselves in putting the personal, and cousins, I want to add that and underline it, personal in your personal injury case. Everybody hopes that they never need an injury lawyer, but if you do, the injury lawyers at Davis, Saperstein, and Solomon are there for you, and they won't get paid unless they win your case. Did you hear what I said? So cousins, please call them for a free, no obligation, confidential consultation at 1-800-LAW-2000. That's 1-800-LAW-2000 or LAW2000.com. All right, cousins, Veterans Day coming up Tuesday. Let's salute Semper Fi. Let's salute the United States Marine Corps. We salute you guys and gals. You're the best. United States Marines. What a title. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute the United States Marine Corps and all of our veterans. Thank you. Thank you for what you've done. You've made this democracy, this republic, what it is, a great nation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins, on the Cousin BRUCIE Show on WABC, we have the best music.
My baby does the
hanky-panky.
My baby does the hanky-panky. My baby does the hanky-panky. My baby does the hanky-panky. My baby does the hanky-panky. My baby does the hanky-panky. I saw her walking on down the line. baby does the hanky panky. Yeah, my baby does the hanky panky. 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 Let's move it out. Let's go. I saw her walking on down the line. You know I saw her for the very first time. A pretty little girl standing all alone. Hey, pretty baby, can I take you home? I never saw her, never saw her. You're a long time now. Hey, my baby does the hanky panky. Yeah, my baby does the hanky panky. 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 Let's knock him dead one time. Let's go. My baby does the hanky panky. My baby does the hanky panky.
Because I just want to remind everybody, in a special time of our lives, we are going to be joining Fox News at approximately 8 o'clock to hear the address by President-elect Biden. So you stand by for that. It's very important that we all are aware and we may stand up to what is going on in the world. And that's what we intend to do here at WABC all the time. All right, let me continue. Music Radio 77. I got the news now. Let's go to Maryland now. And Cousin Cooper. Cooper is standing by. Hey, Cooper. Hey, Coop. Welcome to the Cousin BRUCIE Show. Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
All right, Cooper. How old are you, Coop?
I'm 13.
Great. All right. That's terrific. I'm so happy to have you with us. Cooper, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Savannah Park Middle School.
And what do you want to do? What do you want to study? You know, when you go to you're ready to go to college, and have you any idea what you would like to do?
I'd like to be a professional soccer player.
Oh, all right. Do you have any of that in the family?
Well, my dad played college.
Okay. Well, listen, I wish you the very, very best. How are you doing in school? Are you back in the classroom now, or you're doing it sort of by video?
Still virtual.
It's still. Tell me now, I'm talking to somebody your age. How do you feel about this? I know how I feel, but how do you feel about this?
It's very hard to not see your friends and stuff.
Yeah. Do you agree with me that, to me, so much part of education is being with your friends and socializing and being able to talk, things like are happening today, to be able to discuss things like that? You're missing that. Are you looking forward to going back to class?
Yes, definitely.
If I ever told you that you'd be doing this 5 years ago or 2 years ago, would you be upset? Probably not. You'd probably say, oh, good, I'll get away with it. But now you right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you woke up to the realization how important it is. Thank you, Cooper. I wanted everyone to hear somebody your age talk about that. What am I going to play for you, Cousin Cooper?
Twist and Shout by the Beatles.
Great song. And you know the Beatles' names? You know all four of them?
Yes. George Harrison.
Take your time.
Sorry, I'm just like Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon.
That really wasn't fair of me. I heard somebody in the background. Is your dad helping you out a little?
A little, yeah. I was just like.
All right, listen. This is what you do: John, Paul, George, and Ringo. That's all you have to say. It. Say it after me: John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Do it.
John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
You got it. Who do you want to dedicate this to, my cousin?
All my family in New York.
Okay. Cooper, you do well, and I hope you get back to see your classmates and back to school really soon. Here's your song.
Hello, I'm John, I'm Paul, I'm George, I'm Ringo. We love Cousin Bruce.
Well, shake it up, baby.
It's your cousin BRUCIE, WABC, chime time. Bong! Don't get scared, Colton. It's all right. It's all right. I did it myself. It's auto. It's a virtual bong, right? 7:53, right in the old snug. There's nothing wrong with a virtual bong. Listen, I want to talk to you about something that you might need and hope you never do. Well, what can that be? Well, I'd say, if you need something, but then again, I hope you never do, what will be? All right? Does anyone say Brussels sprouts? No, don't say that. That's my answer. That's my answer. Cousins, for more than 30 years, the injury lawyers at Davis, Saperstein, and Salomon have exclusively represented injured people in New York and New Jersey, in our area. If you have been injured because of somebody's carelessness, right? And what do? You see, you feel so helpless. What do? You deserve a skilled and experienced legal team to fight some of America's most powerful insurance companies who are going to go after you. They don't want to part with a penny, right? With their hard-earned pennies, quote unquote. With over 25 injury lawyers, of which 16, I beg your pardon, I cheated, 15 are certified by the Supreme Court of New Jersey as civil trial lawyers, because these guys and gals have won over $500 million in verdicts or settlements on behalf of its 30,000 past satisfied clients. They pride themselves especially in putting what they call the personal touch for their clients. That is so essential. You go into one of these places, it's so scary. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't understand all this legal stuff, right? How about somebody who's like going to take good care of you, and you know?
A couple of questions for you. We saw a very intense confrontation this Wednesday between you and Jon Moxley. So I'd love to know whether the AEW Championship is more important to you tonight, or is making Jon Moxley say the words, "I quit," more important?
Nothing's more important than that World's Championship. Nothing. No revenge. No making a man say I quit. No beating a man half to death. It's all about the World's Championship. The only championship that means anything in this great sport. The only company that matters.
Ooh.
That's what matters.
Okay, very good. So I have to ask you, if you were to become AEW champion here tonight, Lance Archer says that he's standing in the wings. Does that concern you at all?
I don't care. It's only about the World Championship. Moxley has it. I don't care about Archer. I don't care about Pac. I do not care.
Tony Schiavone, Eddie Kingston is usually the loudest voice in the room, but a very subdued and focused Kingston here tonight.
Most focus I've ever seen. He made more focus than any athlete backstage right now.
It will be our main event of Full Gear. Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley.
Athlete backstage right now.
Voice of Wrestling, Jim Ross.
Tony, we've got a big night of action, and we've got the biggest boy in pro wrestling here to join us tonight.
Woohoo! There you are.
Hey Google, play WABC.
Okay, here's 77 WABC on iHeartRadio.
Hi, everybody. It's your cousin, BRUCIE. Cousin, if you've ever been injured because of the carelessness of another person, you deserve a skilled and experienced legal team to fight America's most powerful insurance companies.
There's going to be some
for over 30 years, the injury lawyers at Davis, Saperstein, and Salomon have exclusively represented the injured in the New York, New Jersey metro area. Cousins, they have over 25 injury lawyers, of which 15 of them are certified by the Supreme Court of New Jersey as civil trial attorneys. They've won over $500 million in verdicts with settlements on behalf behalf of its 30,000 past satisfied clients, they especially pride themselves in putting the personal. And Cousins, I want to add that and underline it, personal in your personal injury case. Everybody hopes that they never need an injury lawyer, but if you do, the injury lawyers at Davis, Saperstein, and Sullivan are there for you, and they won't get paid unless they win your case. You know what I said? So, Cousins, please call them for a free, no-obligation, confidential consultation at 1-800-LAW-2000. That's 1-800-LAW-2000 or LAW2000.com.
But nonetheless, beautiful night for. But nonetheless, beautiful night for. But nonetheless, beautiful night for. But nonetheless, beautiful night for.
Let's have, you want to have some fun? I'll give you some fun. Hi, everybody. Cousin BC here. Let me go right to my Facebook page here. Cousin Ashley is writing me from North Carolina. Hi, my honeys down in North Carolina. I want to request Little Red Riding Hood by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, ma'am. I want to dedicate it to all the guys and gals out there that had a good time doing Halloweening, right? And Cousin Ashley and Arnold Booth. And they live in Lake James, which I know where that is. That's right near Asheville, North Carolina. Oh,
77 WABC.
WABC New York and 107.1 WLIR Hampton Bays.
WABC.
Oh! Who's that I see walking in these woods? Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf would want. Listen to me, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. Sheep suit on until I'm sure that you've been shown that I can be trusted walking with you alone. Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I'd like to hold you if I could, but you might think I'm a big bad wolf, so I won't.
This journey has been personal, but has he learned from his mistakes to finally adapt and overcome?
You made a promise to your mother that you can't keep.
Or will the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley, make him quit again? This is All Elite Wrestling Full Gear. Welcome to the show.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, the site of tonight's Full Gear. We're so happy you joined us here on pay-per-view around the world. It is an amazing lineup. I've got amazing partners, and this is going to be one hell of a night, gentlemen. I can promise you that.
JR, it's going to be a tremendous night. It's great working with you at this caliber once again. Best card we get all year right here tonight, including the TNT champion.
World Championship will be on the line as Hikaru Shida, the champion, defends against Nyla Rose, who will have Vicky Guerrero in her corner.
And Matt Hardy takes on Sammy Guevara in an elite deletion match. Whatever the hell that may be. That should be incredible. Plus, it will be on.
And has 8 more years experience than England. In addition to a 1-0 career singles record versus the opponent tonight who lives here but is not from North Carolina, he is Kenny
The speaker ladies are back with Kenny. I got to ask you. I think a lot of folks would like to know. How did he get the cleaner?
You know what? Kenny Omega is a video game guru, JR, and he transcends video games into pro wrestling, into business, and that's what he's doing here tonight with this. JR, to answer your question, is because back in the day, he used to blow into the cartridge of the NES game. Keep it clean. Wow. All right, well, that's really old school.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega. And many of us have been waiting on Kenny to retain, regain, reinvigorate, whatever, reinvent that Kenny Omega we saw in New Japan.
JR, you and I were there to call some of the matches. Those are matches that change the wrestling industry, and I'm hoping we're going to see a repeat performance tonight. Important to underline that in this World Title Eliminator Tournament final match, there is no time limit. There must be a winner between these two men who held AEW World Tag Team Championship for the bulk of 2020.
Had that one-on-one interview with Kenny Omega recently and how he feels that he is more of a singles wrestler and he really considers his partner still a tag team wrestler. But let's face it, Hangman Adam Page got that first world title shot in AEW when we first started. So this is as close as they've gotten to getting back in the serious conversation about the AEW title, the world title. We all know.
Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is mine.
Spring, Virginia, weight 228 pounds. Hangman Adam Page.
I saw Page about 10 minutes ago. He looked like the old proverbial cliche, a bunch of long-tailed cats in a room full of rocking chairs. He looked a little edgy. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know him that well, but he looked very, very tight.
Well, men tonight, eh, Calvin?
Most certainly, perhaps the most of their AEW careers. Adam Page, when you interviewed him this past Wednesday night, he said that, nobody believed that he could win the AEW World Championship when he faced Chris Jericho, except for Hangman, and Hangman let himself down that night.
He also mentioned he was nervous, and I asked him about that, which I do not perceive to be a weakness. Having nerves is good for all of us.
If you're not nervous in this game, JR, you're not focused.
Well said, Don. I tell you, and not only that, you were concerned. You mentioned him about his drinking. That's been everybody's concern about him maybe pulling back one or too many, but I don't think that's a problem with him. I think he can stay focused, and it looks like he's pretty focused right here.
No handshake. Former tag partners, tag champs for a long time here in AEW.
Handshake. This is the second ever meeting between Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega in one-on-one competition. The first happened about 2.5 years ago, Wrestling Dontaku in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the first night of that great event. Don, you were on hand to call the action.
I was. I've been fortunate to be there for many of those big matches in Japan. And don't forget, Adam Page watched those. Kenny Omega was a legend in Japan, so maybe that's in his head a little bit too.
Me and Sheila go for a ride. Feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. I love you, Sheila, dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine. Oh, this little girl is fine. Yeah, this little girl is fine.
Hey, little Sheila, look, that's Tommy Rowe, everybody. Cousin BRUCIE in your radio, and we do this every Saturday, We go on the air at 6 o'clock. 6 to 10 o'clock now. 4 solid gold hours. And then at about 9:30, we're going to be going into our love hour, half hour. Colton, did you get the Blue Velvet? For me, you got that. Okay, good enough. Got a good song for you. We're waiting for President-elect Biden, and we want to join that because, as I said, we're part of our community, part of our world here on WABC Radio. Let's see, BRUCIE, I especially love listening to Bobby Vinton last week. This from Mark Kalashian. Okay, Mark, I'd love to, we're going to satisfy your request because he also loved To the Aisle, which maybe we'll get on in one of our love hour, half hour. Let's do Blue Velvet. There was a motion picture. Remember that motion picture? That was kind of scary, right? Here's Bobby Vinton. Guys.
She wore blue velvet. Bluer than velvet was the night. Softer than satin was the light from the stars. She wore blue velvet. Bluer than velvet were her eyes. Warmer than May her tender sighs. Love was ours. Ours the love I held tightly. Feeling the rapture grow. Like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow of blue velvet. But in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years. And I still can see blue velvet through my tears.
Sing the song, Bobby.
She wore blue velvet, but in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years, and I still can see blue velvet through my
Sweet. Oh, that's good stuff there. And that movie, but it didn't quite match that song. Woo, that's really something. Bobby Vinton, everybody. And of course, Bobby can be heard a lot. And I love our half hour. So it's your cousin BRUCIE here, and we're playing the best music of our lives. So we got that extra hour, you know, and we'll be taking good advantage of it. And around 10 o'clock, let's see, we have Tony come on. And Saturday with Tony, who you'll enjoy very, very much. What do I have for you right now? Got a good, we have circles, is that what we're doing? Oh, good song. Let's do a little thing. You know what a red rubber ball was called in Brooklyn when we grew up? It's called a Spalding. Not Spalding, because it was the Spalding Company. But we say, let's go outside and let's play a little hit the penny with our Spalding.
I should have known you bid me farewell. There's a lesson to be learned from this, and I learned it very well. Now I know you're not the only starfish in the sea. If I never hear your name again, it's all the same to me. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. You never care for secrets I can find. For you I'm just an ornament, something for your pride. Always running, never caring, that's the life you live. Stolen minutes of your time were all you had to give. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. The stories in the past with nothing to recall. I've got my life to live, and I don't need you at all. The roller coaster ride we took is nearly at an end. I bought my ticket with my tears, that's all I'm gonna spend. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Oh, I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball.
Yeah, nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Cousin BRUCIE, request lines are still open, 800-848-WABC, and that's 848-9222. And the email requests, I love them, and just be patient. I know that a lot of you sent it in, and you're waiting to hear requests. There are so many of them, and I do get to them. Keep them all like it's my Christmas presents. Cousin BRUCIE at WABCRadio.com. That's our email requests. All right, what do I have? Oh, I got something for you. We're going to go right down to New Orleans if we can right now. Mr. Fats Antoine with your Cousin BRUCIE. Here comes Fats Domino. He's walking. And he's talking. And he's talking.
Yes, indeed, I'm talking about you and me. I'm hoping that you come back.
Cousins, 817. And we're waiting for President-elect Biden to enter the hall, and we'll join Fox News then. So just stand by with us, will you? As we're standing by, I know you are too. Cousins, I want to talk to you about a place. Actually, it's more than a place. It's really a community. It means so much to me and so many others. It's my friends at Riverwalk Senior Apartments in Riverdale, overlooking the Hudson River. Now, the moment you walk through this private campus and residence, you can see that you got everything. It's something that you've always wanted. And it might be for not only yourself or your loved one, but maybe a relative, somebody close to you, right? And you wanted to get the right place. Well, this is it. I found it for you. I've known these people for a long time. Everything residents need is right here on this campus. It is beautiful. I mean, you overlook the Hudson River. It is so beautiful. Trees and cliffs and water. And it's just serene. They got this staff, 24-hour staff that cares constantly. Gourmet dining. I've eaten there many times. Really good, right? Beautiful apartments, and they are. Luxury amenities, daily classes, I've taught a couple myself, and activities. They even have a salon and a movie theater on the premises. Riverwalk has it all, you know. And so people can live independently, protected and safe, especially in these times. Being part of a community means more than ever today. A part of a community is so important. That's medical, right? Some of my family and friends have joined this community. I've recommended so many of my relatives and friends to this particular, this resort, this campus. I can't tell you. And a loved one, well, believe me, they'll be very happy here, and so will you, because you'll be able to say, hey, I'm taken care of. I know what I'm doing, right? Riverwalk is offering special pricing right now. This is unprecedented. I'm reading this and I'm saying, wow. Right? To learn more, and then it's special pricing. Here's the number, 855-45-RIVER. That's 855-45-RIVER. Sounds like a song. Or visit riverspringhealth.org/Riverwalk20. You get a virtual tour. Riverwalk by River Spring Health. Once again, 855-45-RIVER. Keep that.
77 WABC, All-American.
Lou Manfredini here. You know, people looking to update their bath often ask me what company to use. I don't have to think too hard. Bathfitter is the easy answer. They've been installing
third set to get underway, and here comes the
Could be the beginning of the...
First pitch on its way.
What a runner!
Maybe not!
It could be over right here, Omega. Page has him up. Jedi! Covers one, two.
It was the right leg that was not secured that shot up in the air that kept the match going.
If he'd had that, I think we would have seen Adam Page get the win.
The legs were not neutralized, as we are explaining. It's a key point hitting situation here.
Referee Paul Turner doing a great job checking on the status of Kenny Omega. Is he still in this fight? And Don, the heart of Kenny Omega says no quit, but the body might be a different story.
Yeah, he's running on instinct right now. And I don't know why Hangman Page is hesitating. Maybe
that appears to be what Hangman has in mind, but Kenny, you know he's got to anticipate it. Yes, he does. The crucifix. No, step rolls through. Hangman sits in here.
Man, that was a deep stack. I can tell you that right now.
That looked like a 3 from here.
Yeah. 2.999 a hair.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Spread.
And a pitch out.
Separating Paul Turner's hand from that canvas on that 3 count.
Closer than 19 is to 20, Tony.
Right. And again, these two know each other. And the amazing thing about this, he saw the buckshot lariat coming. Kenny did.
Kenny with his back turned.
You better know it now.
Oh, the boot comes through the ropes once again. Dragon screw in the ropes.
Man, that's nasty. That is dirty and evil.
You got the torque of the dragon screw, but then using that rope as the point makes it worse. That knee might be compromised now on Adam Page.
Yeah, puts a lot more pressure on the tendons, the ligaments.
More music,
so good. Hope that Colton fills the tank up with the gas before he took it away from me tonight, right? At 9:30, the Love Hour, half hour. And then it'll be Saturday with Tony. It's going to be terrific. Great programming here on WABC Radio. For instance, open the window, Colton. Close the window, Colton. It's raining. That's by the Cascades, everybody. So you listen to Cousin BC playing the best music of our lives, 50s, 60s, and a good touch of the 70s, all here on WABC Radio. All right, so very simple, cousins. The email request line is open. How we do with email, Colton and Rich? Everything good? All right. Just be patient with them. But thanks, Cole. Just be patient with them. There's so many of them. It's like the Bronx telephone book. You know? So I get to them as soon as I can. It's Cousin BRUCIE at WABCRadio.com. The music is only the best in the world. There's a place in California up north. Jody and I went there on vacation once, and it was absolutely beautiful. The cliffs, and I remember the water and the ocean. You remember Mendocino, Jody?
I do.
Right? Remember that drive up there with the tall trees and everything?
Beautiful.
This is the most beautiful place probably in the country, and I think you'll enjoy it. The music, well, let's see if it captures it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Douglas Quintet here. Mendocino.
Douglas Quintet is back. We'd like to thank all of our beautiful friends all over the country for all the beautiful vibrations. We love you.
Mendocino, your cousin BC, everybody. You're on WABC. And remember the request line, 1-800-848-WABC. All right, you ready to go? We're ready. Is that what that cue is? All right, cousins, we're now going to join Fox News for our president.
Jericho found out firsthand.
This other kid's a mini madman. Look at him. It's all on a sheet. Then he weighs a buck 70, buck 98.
Silver does not.
Well, Silver, if you don't want him to do it, stop him.
John Silver and Orange Cassidy have quite a bit of history between them. They've known each other for over 10 years.
Watch out here.
Silver. Ooh.
There you go. He's quick, man. He's just too quick for that.
Cassidy steps through there and infuriating. John Silver covers here. Hook the crucifix. Just the 2 count there.
There you go.
Paranoia runs deep. Deep in your heart, it will seep.
Oh, listen to the fans.
Silver. He's going for it.
He's apoplectic. Another swing and a miss by Silver. Cassidy successfully taking Silver off his game.
Put it down to athletic right there. A drop kick and a chip up with your hands in your pocket. Hard time to get off the couch with my hands in my pocket.
Scoop and a slam by John Silver. Orange Cassidy still with his hands in his pockets.
Seriously, though, if John Silver gets the offensive advantage, you watch him go to work.
Oh, yeah, Silver's tearing the pockets out of the pants of Orange Cassidy.
He's only been wearing the pair of pants for a year.
What a mess Silver is.
They got another year in him. Look at that face.
Oh, my God.
Channeling Bugsy McGraw, or
I don't know. He's black out of behind is what he is. Gee. But man, he is so strong. You're right, JR. So powerful. If he gets the offense going, he could break Orange in half.
Hey, seriously, back when I first saw Ivan Putz, Silver reminds me of that young Ivan Putz.
Just amazing upper body strength and arms,
and quick feet. He moves around well.
Brutal elbows
near the seats. One pitch on its way.
I got the count 0-2.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's
like Biden was going to address the nation. We'll be back after it. Thank you.
And what he meant was that America's democracy is not guaranteed.
To retire the side, the inning is over. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Getting choked out.
See there, now here he goes again.
I think he draws from the fact that fans are just booing him.
Has he been mentally checked out before he got hired?
Probably not.
I mean, seriously.
Well, he's a member of the Dark Order. Have they mentally checked it?
Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
The second baseman.
Bret Hart told me there's a few wrestlers that would. I respect you so hard it changed the course of the.
This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The first baseman.
Luke Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself.
It is only as strong as our willingness to fight for it.
To go.
Beats the other one courtesy of Cassidy. And a reintroduction there.
Orange not wasting much time here, going right to the top. Going to take a chance.
Diving. He takes down Silver. Ducks the line. Comes back. Wagon CDT.
Couldn't squat out of that one.
2-0.
That was close. And again, Silver's power is what kept him in the game there by being able to kick out. But Orange Cassidy has the right idea. Quicken the pace, force the powerhouse to make a mistake. And I think that's what they're leading to.
Jerry, you mentioned how both these men have improved over the last 365 days. Orange Cassidy, I mean, we've seen this maturation process of him just over this past summer.
It was amazing. The match, his match with Cody.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No outs, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first.
Johnson, look at this single-handed gorilla press.
Good God almighty. There's what the kid's got to dance with right there.
Now, Rogers Hornsby. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Booyah! Mike Trout is into the on-deck circle now, and that'll spell the end of the start for Kerry Wood.
Reversal by Cassidy. Cassidy finally cuts the throat. Good time.
Yes, there you go.
Looking for beach break here. Silver identifies it, kicks his feet.
Well scouted. He's done his work.
We said these guys have improved a great deal in the last year. One of the ways that they have improved is mentally and their approach to the game. Now, I'm not going to go overboard here with the Silver. He gets his head back in the game all the time.
Orange punch. Avoid it. Roll up here. 2.
For example, right there.
To the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are...
Millionaire. Great counter by Orange Cassidy.
But you got to maintain body control. He lost control, and Orange Cassidy quickly countered.
Cassidy looking for orange punch. Pump kick there by Silver.
These kicks are just tremendous from Silver.
Silver. Spin doctor. Plants him. Puts the far leg. 2. No.
Man, the hand was coming down. We were not even half a second, I don't think, away from that one being over.
John Silver, you can see disconsolate here. Thinking, what is it going to take to put away Orange Cassidy?
Wow. I'm out. You're at body slam class today, JR. No, I'm sick.
Cassidy struggling to get to his feet. Silver. Oh, shouts to Mr. Brody Lee. He could be thinking that big rig discus clothesline. No. Orange punch.
punch on the jaw, or maybe the temple.
Beach break. Cassidy covers.
Bam, saw that quickly. Orange Cassidy pulled that one out. And the bottom of the knife, if you will.
Burnishly sweet. Orange Cassidy.
John Silver, one of the heaviest hitters in all of AEW. Orange Cassidy found that out. Well, it was confirmed here tonight, but Cassidy able to prevail as the best friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent, coming out to celebrate with their compatriots.
Good for them. Here's the deal.
Diego Castillo gets the call from the bull.
What about stock in a runner? That guy, John Silver, is going to be a player here, in my opinion, sooner than later.
I agree, and I think he ought to try to.
Hit on the ground is short.
Go after some singles titles. I think you ought to break away from the Dark Order.
Amen, Tony. On your birthday, I say happy birthday again. Thanks. And amen, buddy.
Hardest working man in show business, Tony Schiavone.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. And he got him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Here's a full story bringing the competitors together, and they're both unique.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a dog collar match for the TNT Championship.
You're going to pound the zone with this stuff all game. The offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Been down now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I ain't afraid to die.
Cody is the face of this company. He's the hardest working man in this company. That's who Cody wants to be. All the kids out there that are sitting on the floor go, I want to be Cody. There's another generation of human beings and children out there. Darby Allin is as different than anybody I've ever seen in this industry.
The Darby that Cody's going to face at Full Gear is a different crazy cat than he was before. The kid gets better every single time out.
Again, Darby has been handedly defeated twice.
No matter what I do, nothing ever.
Protecting our democracy takes struggle.
Liner
It
toward
takes
right center.
sacrifice.
That's his
But
first
there
base
is
hit,
joy
making 1
in
for
it.
2 now.
And there is progress. Because
Google.
we
Play
Sessa
WABC.
picks the ball here as he'll enter with a runner
All
at
right,
first.
here's
and
77
nobody out.
WABC on iHeartRadio.
More toward justice. Kamala, Doug,
Rogers
like it or
Hornsby.
not,
Oh, and this
your
one's driven
family.
the other way
You
and
become an
deep
honorary
to the
Biden, there's no
corner.
way out.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there.
To all those of you who volunteered and worked the polls in the middle of this pandemic, local elected officials, you deserve a special thanks from the entire nation. And to my campaign team and all the volunteers, and all who gave so much of themselves to make this moment possible, I owe you. I owe you. I owe you everything.
This one with a runner still at
And all
first and one
those
gone.
who supported us, I'm proud of the campaign we built and ran. I'm proud of the coalition we put together. The broadest and most diverse coalition in history. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Progressives, Moderates, Conservatives, young, old, urban, suburban, rural, gay,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first.
I better call it all right. They'll come out to your spot and do the whole thing. Man, this kid he's special, folks. And I thought about this, look, it doesn't take a genius or a wrestling savant to figure out if Cody's the favorite in this match. Let's be logical and be realistic. But the issue is, from a competitor standpoint, Cody's got to wrestle this kid before time. He's got a meeting before time, even though that one match is a draw. I get that. That's hard to do, Excalibur.
JR, I take issue with what Cody had said. He said that he beat Darby Allin handily. Cody beat Darby Allin by the skin of his teeth. I don't think Cody wants to admit that. But I think Darby knows that.
Start things off here as he looks for a called strike.
Tony Schiavone, how about that? Cody Rhodes is wearing his way to the ring.
Absolutely, still standing.
T-shirt available while supplies last at shopaew.com, the only place to get your all-elite wrestling merchandise.
There's the coach. Look at that gun club with their Nightmare Family jackets on.
Big Shotty Lee Johnson alongside him.
Big Shotty Lee is shirt, for God's sake. The entourage here, I don't
know. Until we get it under control. On Monday, promising a beleaguered country a new deal. JFK in 1960 pledging a new frontier. And 12 years ago, when Barack Obama made history, he told us, yes, we can. Well, folks, we stand at an inflection point. We have an opportunity to defeat despair, to build a nation of prosperity and purpose. We can do it. I know we can. I've long talked about the battle for the soul of America. We must restore
all the soul of our place. And every other bigger dog was afraid of it because the little dog had no fear.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine.
For the Globe. We will not lead. We will lead not only by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. I've always believed, many of you heard me say it, I've always believed we can define America in one word.
Cody may have realized something, or maybe it was inadvertent.
To go as far as their dreams and God-given ability will take them. You see, I believe in the possibilities of this country. We're always looking ahead. Ahead to an America that's freer and more just. Ahead to an America that creates jobs with dignity and respect. Ahead of America that cures diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's. Ahead to an America that never leaves anyone behind. Ahead of America that never gives up, never gives in. This is a great nation. It's always been a bad bet to bet against America. We're good people. This is the United States of America. And there's never been anything we've been not able to do when we've done it together. Folks, in the last days of the campaign, I began thinking about a hymn that means a lot to me and my family, particularly my deceased son, Bo. It captures the faith that sustains me and which I believe sustains America. And I hope it can provide some comfort and solace to 230,000 Americans who've lost a loved one to this terrible virus this year. My heart goes out to each and every one of you. Hopefully this hymn gives you solace as well. What? It goes like this. And he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, and make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. And now together, on eagle's wings, we embark on the work that God and history have called upon us to do, with full hearts and steady hands, with faith in America and in each other, with love of country, a thirst for justice. Let us be the nation that we know we can be, a nation united, a nation strengthened, a nation healed, the United States of America. And ladies and gentlemen, there's never been anything we've tried we've not been able to do. So remember, as our grandpapa used to say when I walked out of his home when I was a kid up in Scranton, he said, "Joey, keep the faith." And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yelled, "No, Joey, spread it. Spread the faith. God love you all. May God bless America, and may God protect our troops." Thank you, thank you, thank you.
President-elect Joe Biden addressing supporters at the Chase Center outside of Wilmington, Delaware, and addressing the nation for the first time as president-elect. Elected the 46th president of the United States. Big screens now showing people that had been watching from home on a big Zoom type array. The future First Lady, Jill Biden, now making her way onto the stage to join her husband, the two embrace.
77 WABC.
WABC New York and 107.1 WLIR Hampton Bays.
WABC. strife. Who more than self? Their country love. And mercy more than life. America. America. Make God thy gold refine. Till all success be nobleness and ever again divine. You know, when I was in school, we used to sing something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies. For amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, over the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America. Sweet America, you know, God done shed his grace on thee. He made me crown not good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America, I love you, America. You see, my God, he done shed his grace on thee. And you ought to love him for it, because he crowned my good. He told me he would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, Lord, I thank you, Lord.
Come on now. Hi, everybody. This is your cousin BRUCIE. Whew, trying to catch my breath. It's an emotional time of our lives. Really emotional. And what I'm praying for right now, as an American, and I'm so proud to be an American. Not only tonight, I've always been proud to be an American every single night of my life. And I hope that you will have that feeling too. And I hope that we'll all start talking to each other and listening to each other. And then we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I'm Cousin BRUCIE. All right, my friends, here on Music Radio 77. I am told that my friend Tony is here. Tony on Saturday night is here, and we're going to get him to come on here as soon as we can. I want him to share this emotion with me. It's almost like too much. You know what I mean? Too much. All right, let's start off things right now with Cousin BRUCIE. Here's one of my favorite groups in the world. It's the Drifters, cousins. Saturday night at the radio. That's what this is. Saturday night at the radio.
Well, Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick my baby up and take her to the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressing up to be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we always west out of Hollywood. And the popcorn from the candy stand makes it all seem twice as good. There's always lots of pretty girls with figures they don't try to hide. But they never can compare to the girl sitting by my side. Saturday night at the movies, who can stop picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's roll in the balcony.
Saturday night at the radio. Saturday night on the radio. Hi, everybody. This is your cousin BRUCIE. Oh, trying to catch my breath. And you know, I am with at my studio at home at WABC Radio. Helped me build with Jody. And Dan, cousin Dan, came up here, and they just did a magnificent job. And you can hear it. And no matter where you are in the world, you can hear this. Sitting in a chair that I usually sit in, which I love. I love that studio. WABC Radio just built a new studio literally hours ago. They're still putting it together, right? I had to bring Scotch tape in and things like that to give to cousin Dan and David. Sitting in my chair, well, that I'm so happy to share, is a friend. I call it Saturday night at the Tony. That's what it is. Tony Orlando. Hello, my friend.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Get him real loud. I want to hear him.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell you something. I'm sitting in the chair of the king of music radio. This is iconic. This is legendary. And I'm honored and privileged, and I'm really humbled. First of all, it's like we have two lives, you and me. We have our performing lives, and then we have our friendship life. And after all these years to think, Bruce, 60-some-odd years with friends, it all came full circle. Now what we do together. We play the music that we love on the station that we began. You played my first hit record when I was 16 years old.
You know, I'll never forget you and I at Palisades Park.
Yeah.
And this young boy comes on, and I looked in your eyes. You know, Tony, there's certain things in this world that you do not, I repeat, do not ever forget. Now, I've introduced a lot of people. I've been with a lot of people like you have, right? But there are certain people, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, that stand out that you want to just hold and keep forever and ever and embrace them. You're one of those people, Tony. I'll never forget you as that young boy. Never.
You know what's amazing about our relationship, and I'd love the listening audience to hear this about this. Now, you know, I dreamed about being in show business. So this year is my 60th year in show business. The very first station and the very first record playing my records was this station, and who played it first was Bruce Morrow. So that was the journey that started 60 years ago. And now I'm on a new journey. A journey that Bruce opened the door for. He called the owner of the station, John Katz-Titties, and said, listen, how about Tony following me? To think it's gone full circle. I'm 16 with my first hit. I'm 176 years old now with my first radio show.
But you're still younger than I am.
But it's the truth. What a joy, what a privilege, and thank you for the gift. Thanks, John, for listening to you, and Margot, thank you, and Bruce, I can't thank you enough for all the years of support since that day at Palisades Park,
you know,
1961.
I want to thank Dave LaBrucie. Dave LaBrucie, he's our vice president, senior vice president of programming. I know we're throwing out, you know, we're throwing out roses, but this one is really a deserving one. He and I had a talk. We talk about a lot of things, and he says, "You sure you want to do that?" And I said, "No, maybe not." He's really good. He's a real sounding board, Tony, and you got somebody besides me to talk to now. This guy's a radio guy, right? And I said, I know, Dave, I was just thinking about this. It's kind of weird, but in case I don't feel well one day, or say I want to go away, if I even go feel, my love is going to Paris, by the way, Tony. I think you know that. I love Paris. But, I'm just not ready to go on an airplane yet. I can't do it. Of course. And I said to him, but someday I want to go. What are you going to do? We're going to play another BRUCIE recording or something? I said,
Cody
there's one person in the world that's number one, not only would I trust, but I would absolutely, with flowers and bouquets, recommend. And he said to me, "Who's that?" I said, "Tony Orlando." It was like a little moment of dead air, and he says, "That's a great idea." That was Dave. I just want you to know that was what, I wish I had a recording of that one, because that's radio history.
The biggest advice you gave me before we did the show was make sure David's with you. Well, as you know, in our first show last Saturday, we had a glitch coming in from Branson. I'm in New York right now, and we had a glitch coming in from Branson. And the first 3 songs were playing.
And I believe in this match. He can't check him. He's got to be serious, and he needs to be a bully kid in the sense of an athletic bull, imposing his size, his strength, and his will on a smaller challenge.
How about the reaction? How about what Darby Allin is doing? He just completely zoning out from everything that's going on into the ring, which I think is smart.
Yeah, don't get lost in the pomp and circumstance. Cody's got the biggest entrance in AEW by far.
Omega may have something about that.
He used to have the biggest entrance in AEW.
Well, let's say they're neck and neck, okay?
Well, the Denver Yadver standing by, ladies and gentlemen. We shall go to him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit is for the TNT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Seattle, Washington, weighing 173 pounds, Darby Allin.
Wins, how about that? Red hot.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the Nightmare family from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 227 pounds, he is the reigning and defending TNT champion, the Prince of Pro Wrestling, the American Nightmare, Cody
Cody Rhodes, first time we've heard that. That's one of my screw-ups.
Son of a plumber. Cody Rhodes.
Well, that name has so much heritage and history, cachet.
Your referee is Mike Chioda.
Right, Mike Chioda. It's great to have him back here at AEW.
Arguably one of the very, very best in the game, and has been for a long time. He's like if you're a football fan or football official, he's like the Jim Tunney was in the NFL. Super Bowls, big events, big matches. That's Mike. So I'm glad he's here with us.
JR, you remarked on how the size of the Nightmare family has, to put it mildly, ballooned recently. But it's adding Arn Anderson as the head coach of the Nightmare family.
Different deal.
Cody has the 3rd best winning percentage in 2020.
I'm not talking about Arn now. But having a coach and taking control of the day of the game, the day of the match, strategies and all that stuff is beautiful. But I wonder how much of the others take away from Cody, because he's the leader of that group. He's the alpha male. He's an EVP.
Got to deal with those organizational wobbles.
Absolutely. Everybody wants something.
Austin drinking out of Billy's water jug, what have you.
Darby's not intimidated. I'll say that for him.
As a matter of fact, Darby may be intimidating himself at this point.
We had a little dog one time when I was a kid growing up. It was the smallest dog in our place. And every other bigger dog was afraid of him because the little dog had no fear. Show his teeth, though. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have his face painted.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's, I mean, that is Darby to a T. He will never back down. It's Cody trying to exert his athletic dominance, just as you said, JR.
Well, he's put on the muscle, more good weight. That's Cody. He wants to be really in that heavyweight category, whatever he perceives that to be. He may bulk up like Horn.
One thing he knows about his opponent, Cody does, is that he can take probably more punishment than anybody. So it's going to take a lot to keep Darby down.
Darby had the hammerlock reversal and the trip, and now Cody.
That's insulting.
Yeah, he's not going to take that.
And Cody may have realized it's insulting, or maybe it was inadvertent to him. But nonetheless, for Darby, that gesture was insulting.
Oh, I think Cody knew exactly what he was doing. He knows how to get under Darby's skin. This is their fourth go-round.
Just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, because if Cody underestimates Darby Allin, what we've seen of Darby Allin, he's making a foolish mistake, and I'd be ashamed of his and Arn's preparation.
Very high mat return there. Darby, though, gets his feet under him, standing switches from both men. Darby uses his feet. Oh!
Darby switched the last time. Then slapped Cody right in the back of the head.
Cody.
Quickness here.
Darby's so explosive.
We're going to pick up, I'll tell you that.
And that's Cody realizes he can't stand toe-to-toe with Darby in the speed of
his exercise. I know before you do a show, you do push-ups and chin-ups, and they have all kinds of gymnasium there for you in Dave's office. It's a big thing there. I knew it wouldn't be Dave.
Hey, Google.
So I think
WABC.
Sure. Here's 77 WABC on iHeartRadio.
Joe, tell me now about Bless You. I want to play Bless You.
And Barry wrote Bless You. Barry Mann wrote, with Cynthia Weil, wrote that song that went to #1 because of Bruce Morrow. And Barry, who wrote this, and he's going to be on tonight. I have a chance to thank him on the very radio station. This song and this record was born.
That's right. And I thank you so much, and I want to play it. And, let's see, they're giving me a stretch signal, which means, like I said, once again, see, it didn't only happen to you. I asked them for Bless You 25 minutes ago.
Should I start singing a cappella?
I might have to do the background in a couple moments. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so that's going to be a heck of a show, Tony.
There it is.
You have so many dear friends that are just so eager to speak to you. We share so many people. We share so many people in their lives. Thank you, Tony. Give me.
I love you, Bruce.
I love you, Tony. Tony, lead into this the way you do this on your show. Oh, here's Cousin Tony, everybody. He's taking my microphone. It's yours.
So we're going from Cousin Brucey to Uncle Tony. And Uncle Tony is about to introduce a song that he recorded when he was 16 years old, written by one of my guests tonight, Barry Mann, and Cynthia Weil. And we're going to play it now. All these years later, I'm 176 years old. This is what I sounded like with Bruce Morrow on WABC 60 years ago. Hit it, boys.
Every time I faced the world, I just had to cry. I stood alone with no love of my own, but then you have been by. Oh, darling, bless you, bless every breath that you take. Yeah, bless every move that you make so perfectly, and bless your little heart for loving me. Till you smiled and took my hand, I felt kinda small, but you stood by me for the whole world to see, and then I was 10 feet tall. Oh, darling, bless you, bless every breath that you take, bless every move that you make so perfectly, and bless your little heart for loving me.
for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your
Yeah,
eyes.
so pretty. All right, so where'd you disappear, Colton? I needed your hand cue. See what happens. Tony Orlando comes in the room. He's out there getting autographs. All right. There you go. I don't blame him, though. So Tony will be on the air with Saturday with Tony coming up real soon. So what I want you to do, Colton, because I don't know if you heard me, right? And I don't want to get upset. I'm too happy tonight. I mean, I just spoke to a friend. I want the Impalas to finish, to come out of the stop sign, right? So we're going to stop right now. We're going to stop. I want you to listen to something. Isn't this amazing? 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I think Dave knows I'm going to say this. This is live radio. A few moments ago, we had that amazing address with Fox News. We went to them live. We then go to the studio. I play Ray Charles, America the Beautiful, which made me, and I know it did you too, emotional. I then come to the studio from upstate New York, and in the chair that I usually take is Tony Orlando. This is radio, and this is fabulous. It's WABC.
Cousin Brucie. Attention, since we are a people of faith and we believe in helping our communities by answering.
And all of Cody's weight on his lower back. See Darby trying to turn those hips, trying to get his legs out from under him to sit out. But Cody identifies it and puts that pressure down on the hips of Darby Allin. Darby gets his toe on the bottom rope to force the break.
Being out of bounds. Plays over.
And Arn, once again, you just hear Arn apoplectic there. And Arn's right. Can't lose your focus, man, I tell you. As Darby Allin has said.
Do it today, 1-0 the final score.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4.
Knockout. I think she stunned her. I'm sorry, Excalibur. She has stunned her here.
She punches and bunches and was beaten out up to the punt. No pun intended.
Sheeta drop kick sends Nyla into the ropes. Sheeta keeping the pressure, keeping the pace on another drop kick. Drops Nyla down the canvas. All right, be careful here. Oh, the running knee strike.
Is all champion right now.
Yeah, 3 in a row off the rope.
Over quickly.
Whoa, almost over before it started.
I'll get down at 1. Maybe I don't know if they're doing a 1 there, but nonetheless, her shoulders were not down long.
I thought the third time off the far rope was going to be too many times, but
Nyla getting wide with that vertical base. She'd have a tough time sending the challenger into the ropes. Nyla gets low bridge.
She hit hard on that apron.
It's a big, powerful athlete going to the top rope. Those aprons very unforgiving.
Sheeta chopping down Nyla with that kick to the back of the leg.
Keep the bigger opponent off her feet.
I gotta admit, she started out hot. She's made no mistakes.
Sheeta running, knee lift in the kneecap in the face of Nyla Rose.
Absolute great maneuver, but on target, perfectly executed.
She's woman handling.